Welcome to Roundtable with Bob. And today, if you haven't been following Janeen in the previous episode of Talking with Experts, we've got Janeen back again. But this time around, Janeen will be talking as a community influencer. Just to give you a little bit of a background, I've known Janeen for almost 10 years through our business community and also within the community. Janeen has trained our staff in communications and how to present yourself in the crowd. So Janeen, welcome to Roundtable with Bob, and great to have you back again.
Thank you, appreciate that. Thanks, Bob.
Yeah. So for those who haven't been following us before, make sure you take notes, and every now and then I will throw out some nuggets as we go through this discussion. And if you haven't a chance to actually go and watch Janeen's previous episode, which is Talking with Experts, please make sure you do this after this one, because there were a lot of knowledge shared, a lot of experiences, and great for anyone who is looking at starting a business or wanting to get out of their normal rut. So today I would like to talk a little bit more about what you do within the community as a community person, because I always see you out and about. So tell me about your community engagement and what actually gets you excited to be involved with, let alone the business aspect of it, within the people in the community.
I think one of the things that I've recognised over the last few years is, rather than saying I live in Brisbane, I say I live in Logan.
Yeah.
And I think that's an important factor, that being really proud of being here in Logan. I've always been involved. I'm one of those type of people that if I want to have an opinion on something, I feel I need to put my hand up for it. And I think that's for all of us. If you're passionate about something, that you do that.
Yep.
So from starting with the kids running school fetes and running fashion parades and fundraisers, to coaching soccer, to now being a lot more in that networking business space that I do a lot more of now.
Yep.
But again, I like to have a say. Yeah. So
no, that's great, and I'm a big promoter and advocate of people getting involved with the community, whether it be sports, through your children, whether it's through business community group, or through the council, or even walking the dogs. There's a community that we create. Community is your space, and who is in that. And
Definitely.
it's great to see people develop through that discussion process. Now we're part of Rotary, and we're involved with quite a lot of sports here: Logan Thunder basketball, Springwood Puma, and every one of those group has unique communities around it that I and Prav and our staff and our team members learn from it, which actually develops us and makes us a better person. Now, I know you mentioned, which I didn't have a clue about, some of the events that you were involved with, including Toastmasters.
Well, no, excuse me, Bob.
Okay.
Mistress,
sorry.
It was originally the name of it.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been involved with that for 20 years, and it's now called Power Talk Australia. Yep. It was an international organisation.
Thanks for correcting me there.
Okay.
I was quite excited about the Toastmistress thing. No.
And so my role in that has been in every club positions. At the moment, I'm involved in 3 clubs. One in Brisbane, one on the Gold Coast, and a cyber club, and in a board position in each of those. Part of what I do now is I mentor other people on the boards, though. There's helping them step up into roles of leadership, because it can be scary if you haven't done that before. And I have been the state president about 4 times, and I've been the national president a few times as well.
Yep.
So that means that you're putting a lot of time and effort into it. It's a not-for-profit organisation, but it gives the people opportunity who join the clubs. Membership's only $45 a year, by the way.
Yep. And what is called Power
Talk?
Power Talk.
Power Talk Australia.
Have a look, Power Talk Australia. Yep.
And it gives people that opportunity to have something that's very affordable, that they can be mentored, they can receive feedback on how they're going, and it's somewhere to practice once a fortnight, whatever the club meet might be. And so that's my give back.
And who would be the prime candidate for this group to be members of it? Are the people who are struggling to speak in public, or someone that wants to refine it? Like
both, absolutely. We get members to come along for exactly those reasons. One, because I do speaker training as well, that's my business.
Correct.
But I always encourage people who've done the speaker training to come along to Power Talk, because if you're not continuing to practice all the time, then you are going to lose those skills and you lose the confidence. Worked with someone the other day who had been doing TV work, but she hadn't been practicing. So I got her to come along, because she was very nervous about a 2-minute introduction that she had to do.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of practice, and that's what Power Talk gives the opportunity to do. And I love it. So every Wednesday night, except if there's 5 Wednesday nights a month, you'll find me at a meeting somewhere.
Well, I was just tired prior to this interview, just sitting down and trying to figure out all these committees and boards that you're on, and how much time you actually give to the community. And obviously not for profit organizations, and that's and as members, if they can tap into and get those resources out through your contribution, I think that's great. And you're right, especially these days, a lot of people are missing that ability to be in front of people and send their message across. And to me, people, speaking in public or to anyone has never been a problem or an issue. And you know, it's probably just my upbringing or the situation I was in, and you know, that created me. But it is an asset and a tool that you provide for people to have that.
Most definitely. And we get a lot of people where English is not their first language. So it's a great opportunity to practice that social conversation as well. Other things that I do in the community, I was on the board for been the Yatala Chamber of Commerce for a couple of years, but I've been part of the Logan City Women in Business meetings for a while, and for quite a few years, and again, I like the opportunity when I'm there to be able to support other women who, a lot of us starting out. I run a group called We Are Women, which is a mastermind group for women, because that's such an important factor. And that's on a monthly basis. Again, that's held in Logan. And from that, we've also decided there's 3 of us that are running a retreat. And we ran it this year. It was at Airlie Beach, and it was with 10 women it was about styling. It was about how to love yourself in photographs, love the look of yourself, and also and my role was pulling the story out and how people could tell their story. But all of that is all around, it's next year in May 2024 is the next one. But all of that is about enabling people.
Yes.
And that's what I get off on.
Yeah, and I'm just going to jump in on that retreat as well, and I think you kind of patted that down really low, but because when you told me about that, when I saw the flyer that you had in your hand and say, "Hey Bob, give this to Prav because it'll be great," the very first thing I said, "Oh, can I come along as well?" And the answer is no. Obviously, it's a ladies' retreat. No. But I think something like that is amazing because you're locked in. You got your team there inspiring people, and to be able to come out, not attend and forget about it, but come out with something tangible in your hand. And when you were speaking at the expo the other day, I was like, oh yeah, that's actually tangible. So it's not a retreat. It is a retreat, but you actually come out with something that will last with you forever.
Most definitely. And it's called Personal Branding and Style Retreat.
That's good.
We had a ball this year, and the feedback from the people that went was just, it blew us away. It was good. So a lot of the things I do are around mostly supporting women in the community, but not limiting to women.
And you have trained our lawyers and our team members here at Cornerstone previously, and we value that. You know, any bit of education and skills that we can get from your wealth of knowledge. Obviously is going to contribute and help our clients and customers.
I just wanted to touch on that too. I know we've been talking about Logan and the community, but the community with my community that I train in and work with are based wherever. It doesn't. It's not limited. I've been working with a marketing firm in Tasmania, a lawyer, a dust lawyer in Sydney.
Oh wow!
Yeah, which is very cool.
Yeah.
But so the community is in my passion where I physically live is in Logan, but your community is what you make it, and it can be.
So there's no geographical constraint as such. No. Your product, your services, your delivery, your training can be done anywhere.
Absolutely.
And with anyone. You don't have to have a business. You don't, or you don't have to be a corporate or executive, or you are.
Correct.
It doesn't matter. Because everyone can benefit a little bit from your trainings. So thank you very much for helping the community, and I think you've added that third component, the business community as well, that we all belong to, our friends, our ability to talk to families sometimes, so all those are very important aspect of us as humans. So once again, thank you very much, Janeen, from Speech Perfect.
Thank you.
And it was a lovely discussion at the Talking with Experts series, and thank you guys for watching as well. And once again, thank you for sharing Janeen's podcast on the expert aspect of it. So hopefully we'll have more people sharing and commenting as well from her community engagement within Logan, and obviously within nationally, I suppose.
International.
International as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you like this interview, and if you've been following, please like and share and follow us on YouTube and our socials, including Janeen's as well, and get other people to come and subscribe as well. Till next time, bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.